Your body language is one of the most important aspects of your social life. It can literally make or break the way other people perceive you. So, for example, a great body language can attract a new ideal partner or make a great friendship, but a detrimental body language can repel those exact people that were meant for you away from you. So, having an authentic, appropriate body language is vital here. Now, by the end of this video, you will learn what your unique, authentic, confident body language is, so stick with me. I want to start by expressing how much I hate seeing people with victim body language. Shoulders raised up, a bit tense, actually very tense. The head is bowed down, they are only looking down. Extreme tension and very limited expressions. That's very specific to these types of persons. Like, instead of raising their hands up to make gestures, they only make gestures down. Or they see someone and instead of looking over like a normal human being, they are just like side-eye. Now, of course, this is a very extreme example, but if you spot yourself with signs of this body language, with at least some similarities to this body language I just presented, then other people just perceive you as being invisible, an NPC. And congratulations, because that's exactly what you want to accomplish. That's why you developed it in the first place. This body language literally screams, "I'm afraid of you, leave me alone." And people do just that. So it's great, right? Now, on the other side of the coin, there is the people that are just overly confident or seemingly confident. But of course, it's a fake confidence, it's a fake persona they're putting up. And they're just almost like posing for Mr. Olympia. The chest is very much up, the chin as well, and they're just walking with all this tension in their muscles. Horrible. This is no better, this just screams, and this, oh my god, this is also cringe, to be honest. But it just screams, unless I look extremely confident, as I heard in some tutorials, I fear the world, I fear everyone, I'm not safe. Another important aspect, the tonality. People sometimes only speak from their mouth. They're afraid to project their voice from their chest and up into the world. Or some of them speak very loud to compensate. They speak very fast. And another huge one that I used to be a master of is flexing your abs so that your belly doesn't pop at all. Because you think that if your belly pops just a bit, then other people will see you as fat. But that's very false and that's very detrimental. It steals a lot of energy from you and it's completely not worth it. And you see, performing in such circumstances of high pressure is very, very hard. And that's why this is the issue. That's why both of these approaches, or all of these approaches, are problematic. Because they imply tension. They imply a crafty behavior. The shy person wears the shield of "please ignore me, please don't see me, I'm invisible." The overly confident person wears the shield of "I am confident, so don't mess with me." But they are all fearing the world. Natural human behavior is relaxed and spontaneous, and it cannot be faked. Because when you behave like this, when you are in your natural relaxed state, you will randomly shift your weight from one leg to the other when you're standing up. You will randomly gaze into the distance for a while. You will randomly make some certain inflections with your voice. It's very unpredictable. You're just moving your body spontaneously. But even your facial micro-expressions change. You smile differently. You look completely differently. You engage in telling a story differently. It's something completely unique that cannot be faked. And all of that can only be accomplished from a place of relaxation. That is the only way, period. If you are in a social situation and you spot yourself being tense, it's a sign that you have something to work on. Now, I am not an expert, I am not a master of this. I still have work to do, I still spot myself being tense from time to time. And I just have to pause and tell myself, why are you tense? You have no reason to be tense. Just be relaxed, because I already know that that's the ideal state and that I have no reason of being tense whatsoever. But I'm just talking from the experience of my younger self and just from seeing other people in such situations in the world. The only people that don't need to work on themselves are those that are already relaxed, and maybe they are reserved, okay? Maybe they seem shy, but if they are truly relaxed and choose to be like that, to be more reserved, there's no issue with that. Now, and by the way, this applies to extroverts as well. Extroverted, loud people might also have to work on something because they might be the type of person that just hates silence. Not hates, but can't stand silence and is completely afraid of silence. So they just have to fill in all the gaps. They just keep yapping. So what's an ideal body language? An ideal body language is one of a person that's relaxed, healthy and energetic, not caring whatsoever how other people perceive them. How would you behave in your most relaxed and energetic state when you are all alone? And why do I keep insisting on energetic? Well, it's because if you are not energetic, if you are lazy, if you are tired, you can just have a body language that's very unhealthy, let's put it that way. Maybe you lower your head a lot, you just speak from your mouth because you are deprived of energy. But when you are energetic, that's when you display the healthiest body language possible. So let's say I put you on a street and I can guarantee you there is no one out there. You are all alone on that street. What you have to do is walk and make a phone call in the same time. How would you walk? How would you talk? And where would you look? Very, very important. Beware of these three things. And that's your ideal state. That's how you should behave, and that is your most confident self. Or let's put it the other way around. Let's say you are in a very social situation. You are surrounded by a lot of people, both strangers and friends. How would you behave if I guaranteed you that every single one of those people saw your most relaxed and energetic version as the ideal in life? Every single one of them would just come to you and be like, oh my God, how do you do it? Please teach me. To be honest, I don't think the difference would be that big after a while. And that's quite sad, because of course you might feel relieved in the moment, but after a while you will just get back to your random acts of inauthenticity that maybe you heard somewhere, or maybe you developed them as a result of social anxiety throughout the years. But that's how you perceive human interactions, and that's what you are used to display in the world. That's all you know. So you just get back to that. But that needs an update. And you want to know the truth? The truth is that most people, probably all people, already see the most relaxed and energetic version of you as the perfect one, as the ideal. It's as simple as that. Because when you are agitated, you repel people away. You have this bizarre energy around you. But when you are relaxed, that's when you can attract people, that's when you can bond with people. And honestly, that's how you are meant to be. If you allow other people to dictate how you feel in your own skin and like how tensed or relaxed you are, like, you will always find ways of behaving inauthentically. But if you become the master, if you become the ruler of your body, you have the power. Now, this knowledge alone will do nothing. You still need to go out there to take the courage to be like that, to be more relaxed socially, and to gain new feedback, because you need to rewire your brain. You need to override those limiting beliefs that you currently have with new truths about life, and that can only be done through exposure. So you have to go in the world, take the courage and do it. You have everything you need in order to reach this ideal, unique, confident body language. The decision is just yours.